log in 15 minutes before I was going to get here. Bad start. She should be waiting for me. Oh, Darla Schmittendorf.
That's me. And you must be Jeremiah Tarkington?
Yeah, I'm here, and you're late.
So what?
Before we start, I have a question for you. On Match.com, you said that you were a redhead. I don't see any freckles.
First time I hear your voice, and what do you say to me? That I'm not a real redhead? Guess what? Redheads don't always have freckles.
We just met, and already you're doubting me.
Already? You're dubbing me a doubter?
So why didn't you post your picture on Match? Not even on Facebook. Can't believe I set up a Zoom meeting before I knew what you looked like. Oh,
If you don't like what you see, you can always end the meeting.
you bet I've got my game plan. I take a look, see, then no liking, no dicing, delete.
Very crude man. Why haven't you exited by now?
Well, because contrary to what I expected from a woman who won't post her photo, I can tell you're a real beauty. Why didn't you want me to see your picture?
Who said that? That's presuming a lot, huh?
Oh, wait, I'm only seeing your face. What about the rest of you? Step back from the camera.
I will not. You expect me to stay online when you act like that? What? Right. Dinner will be ready in about 20 minutes.
Who's that?
Oh, only my dad.
Oh, you take care of elderly parents or something?
Well, not exactly. Well, if I did, would that be a problem?
No, I'm just wondering what I'm getting myself into here. You probably come with a lot of baggage.
You sure do make a lot of assumptions, huh? Are you an evangelical or something?
Why do you ask that? Isn't that an assumption?
I don't know. They seem to have a lot of preconceived ideas and they never question themselves.
Well, I voted for Obama.
Good for you. I guess that excuses you. Should I ask you who you voted for after Obama?
I'd rather you didn't know. I'm ashamed of myself.
Well, most people don't admit mistakes. That's the first thing you said that makes me want to like you. What, Dad? Right. It's that guy I told you about yesterday. Of course, Dad. I'll keep you in the loop. Guaranteed, as always.
What does your dad have to do with anything?
Well, he has to approve all my dates.
You're kidding. You're like 50 years old. I see a shadow behind you. Is that your dad?
Yep, sure is.
Oh, let me see.
Newsy, aren't you?
Oh, tell him to come to the screen.
He uses his own computer.
Oh, he's listening in.
Sure, he's on mute, so no harm, no foul.
Oh, and he's covered his camera too.
Yes, Jeremiah. He's been watching us the whole time, behind the scenes.
Oh, like what did he see anyway? I didn't get fresh with you, did I?
Borderline, but nowadays you can't be too careful.
Is that why your father eavesdrops on your Zoom dates? What could I possibly do to violate you?
Well, there's such a thing as mind rape, you know.
What, I'm going to rape your mind?
Whatever.
Well, let's get this straight. Without your dad's permission, we can't go on.
Right.
So you've never gone on a date without your dad?
Don't be silly. When I started college, it was a local school. He didn't let me sleep away from home. He would greet the guy at the door, give a thumbs up, and we'd be on our way. The problem came when he didn't approve, which I hate to tell you was 90% of the time.
Well, what happened if he didn't approve?
Well, once he went to jail.
Why? What did he do to the guy?
Dad got off anyway, so it really doesn't matter.
Well, it matters to me.
Right. Well, but don't worry. He can't get to you since you're virtual.
Well, he could go to jail for Zoom assault and battery.
It was nothing like that. While my date Archibald was helping me on with my code, my dad spray painted the guy's car. Archibald quickly stuffed me into the back seat and off we went to the police station. Meanwhile, they arrested my father and brought him in with paint all over his shirt. So what could he do?
How long was he in for?
He was only in a cell for a couple of hours. He paid off a cop who disappeared the charges.
Well, didn't the guy object?
Archibald had already left the station by then. No, I never saw him after that. Come to think of it, I wonder whatever happened to Archibald. I should Google him. He could be dead for all I know.
Dead now or when it happened?
Well, how should I know? But strange he never showed up again. Could he have died back then? Do you think? Could be. I'll ask Dad.
Oh, like he's going to confess. Why won't your father show himself? Mr. Schmittendorf, why are you hiding behind your daughter? Let's have this out, man to man.
Mittendorf is my former married name. I kept it after my last husband's sudden death. My father's name is Hayes, my maiden name. And he'll tell you himself, the Hayeses never let anyone bully them with tough talk, so don't even try.
Your father shouldn't hide behind a screen. Show your face, old man.
Be nice, and I think he'll consider it. First, he has to get dressed, though. If you saw what he looked like now, you'd think he's a pervert.
Jesus, you mean he's naked?
Well, he sweats a lot. Doesn't wear much in the way of clothes. Well, ever since his prize fighting days.
Oh, this is getting a little too weird, even for me. Maybe I should just exit the meeting.
You're the host. You can do it at any time.
I know that. I'm the one who set up the meeting.
Dad, stop pacing. Put the gun back in your holster. Jeremiah doesn't mean anything by...
A gun? I'd say he disapproves of me all right. You know, come to think of it, my car could use a new paint job. Oh, do I get to pick the color? I've been hankering for a really nice hot pink, and that would be...
Cool. Call it, Jeremiah. This whole thing is a virtual moment in time. Nothing is real. We're all just talking heads.
You love to talk down to me, don't you? Tell me, you were married?
Oh, sure. 3 times at least.
Well, what do you mean at least? Who are you, Elizabeth Taylor? That's either 3 times or not. At least.
I figured you would judge me if I said any more than 3.
And your father approved of your husband's at least 3 times. At least.
Oh, no. I eloped each time for their protection. He's never approved of anyone I married, and eventually he took it out on them.
How did they die?
Accidents. The 4th one got splattered right on this very street.
Oh, I think I'm going crazy.
Don't worry. It's all virtual anyway. We are like the outlines in a coloring book.
As long as I don't color outside the lines, eh?
Just stay in line and you'll be okay. Tomorrow you'll forget everything.
Oh, really? You know this. Sounds like you've done this before.
No, this is my first Zoom thing with the virus and all. I'm sure I'll never be touched by another human being again.
But tell your father not to worry, that I can't get you pregnant out of virtual wedlock.
Dad, did you hear that? He's smiling. I'm too old for pregnancy anyway. Do you ever wonder what a virtual baby would look like?
Not one of the things I think about. What's your dad's name?
Gabby Hayes.
Can't be the same guy from those dumb westerns in the 50s. Gabby Hayes, Hopalong Cassidy's sidekick.
Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I'm too young.
I just Googled it. Gabby Hayes died in 1969. Says here he was bewhiskered, cantankerous, and a woman hater. Does your father have a beard?
Yes, a long fluffy beard. He's never shaved, so he looks more like Santa Claus than Santa Claus himself. Okay, here he comes.
You stopped bothering my daughter, cowboy. You're a bad hombre.
Oh, you don't even know me. Besides, Darla and I were just getting to know each other.
Good luck with that.
Oh, and you do look like the old Gabby Hayes.
My grandfather.
I knew it. Gabby Hayes, the loyal sidekick. You don't approve of me talking to your daughter?
Can't say that I do.
Oh, so what are you going to do to me? Virtually murder me?
I
took care of the others. I can take care of you.
He'll find a way.
Darla, what did you say?
I said it's just his way.
Oh, for a minute there, I thought my life was in danger.
You think I can't kill you? I can go poof, and it's all over.
Come on, Dad, be nice. It's okay, Jeremiah. It's painless. Just your virtual life, not real.
Oh, I'm so relieved. Can't wait to see him destroy your computer screen.
Oh, really? Bye, Jeremiah.
Big tough guy, you can't push me.
No! Daddy! You shut him off! You killed my last chance for love.
Love and Zoom doesn't count. Life is all a fake. People are fakes. Murder is a fake. You should be proud of your old dad. At least this time, I didn't shoot the screen. We can't afford to buy another computer. Still paying off the other two from last month. Hey, let's have dinner.
I'm too broken up about the guy. What was his name? Jeremiah. Yeah, right. I'm too broken up about Jeremiah.
This happens every time one of your hombres disappears. It's like you never learn. In all your life, there's only one relationship that ever stuck. And that's the one you have with your dear old dad. I've never disappeared on you, have I?
No, Daddy, never.
I've been with you through everything. Maybe we should just keep it that way.
You always do seem to bring me back to my senses. Thanks for reminding me. Who cares about Jeremiah? Such a wise ass.
Okay, now you're coming around. You see why these guys need to go away?
Yes, Daddy, I do now.
Good girl. So, what's for dinner? It better be real food. None of this healthy stuff.
Your favorite, Daddy. Same as last night. The usual grub. Pork and beans. I'm heating it over the campfire, just like always. You can eat it right out of the can.
Now, that's my girl.